This is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Justin Case. Kentucky faces off against Abilene Christian at 7:10 tomorrow right here on WYMT. Today they practiced and fans filled the stands to get a fix of their Big Blue Nation basketball. WYMT's Will Puckett has more from BBN.
Yes, one thing we all know is that no matter where you go, it can be St. Louis, it can be Nashville, it can even be Jacksonville, Florida, Big Blue Nation is going to follow. That proved true for the Kentucky Wildcats practice session, where hundreds of Big Blue Nation members were in the stands to watch Coach Cal and company practice. They also high-fived the players coming out of the tunnel and also got some things signed. But one question was on Kentucky fans' mind was P.J. Washington. Will he play when Kentucky takes the floor Thursday? But no matter whether he plays or not, Kentucky fans are just happy that Big Blue Nation is here in Jacksonville.
I'm so excited. Kentucky's been my favorite team ever since I was a little girl. Been raised on Kentucky basketball, so I'm just so excited they're here.
But I feel like this is a special team. We got a real chance to go all the way, and so I don't think Abilene Christian, no offense, is going to get in the way of that.
Getting tickets. 30 seconds after they announced it, I had my tickets, so had to get tickets, but I was excited.
So when Kentucky tips off in less than 24 hours from now, there's going to be a strong Big Blue Nation contingent here. Much more coverage will continue right here on WYMT. For now, in Jacksonville, Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain News.
Thank you, Will. Sports Director Marcus Browning will have much more on the action in the Sunshine State coming up in sports. Don't forget to sign up for Hoops Hysteria on WYMT.com. The winner gets a 65-inch smart TV, and a $1 million prize will be awarded nationally if someone correctly picks all the games. You have until 15 minutes before tomorrow's first game to sign up.
Well, it's been another sunny day here in eastern Kentucky. Unfortunately, that's coming to an end with the clouds now rolling in ahead of this cold front. It's a weak cold front, but going to provide a few scattered shower chances. Notice University of Virginia, clouds rolling by. You can actually see how the clouds increased, and you can continue to see those clouds at this time. Satellite radar, we're still dry, but some scattered activity will start to pop up to the west, and that is going to be bringing in those rain chances as we work into the forecast and, of course, into your Thursday. Good news is this should all get out of here by the morning hours on Friday. Of course, temperatures right now at 52 in Jackson, 43 in Hazard with 46 in Harlan. You'll notice 42 in Bell County, a cool spot, and most of us will drop down to those lower 40s. But the big story, like we talked about, increasing clouds, increasing rain, then eventually that sunshine returns. It's going to be a nice weekend. Justin will break down those details coming up in a few short minutes.
Andrew, thank you. Police have released the results of an investigation into an officer-involved shooting that paralyzed a Scott County deputy. A bank robbery suspect was killed in the shooting. According to the report, robbery suspect Edward Reynolds pointed his gun at officers who shot him multiple times. The investigation also shows Deputy Jamie Morales was hit in the back by friendly fire, leaving him paralyzed. Police say if Reynolds had survived, he would have faced charges related to Deputy Morales' injuries. A group of women are making history as part of Letcher County's first group of women on work release cleaning up garbage. The inmates have cleaned up trash from across the county. The release group started back in February. Jailer Bert Sloan says in talking with the women in the jail, he found this was something that many of them wanted to do.
The men would get to go out and work, and there's also other resources, which would be the ladies, and having conversations with them instead of just laying in the jail. Many of them had a desire to come out and work, and it's just blossomed from there.
In the roughly 30 days they've had the Women's Work Release program, the women have already picked up more than 520 bags of trash. Many law enforcement agencies use tasers, but now there is a new electrical weapon on the market, and the Martin County Sheriff's Office just received 8 of them. After cutbacks and layoffs, Aaron Blevins is the only paid deputy. Compliant Technologies specializes in this type of enforcement. The company heard about the department's hardships and donated around $7,500 worth of new equipment.
It's definitely different, and it's something that I believe will grow, and we'll see it a lot more, especially in corrections, in a jail facility and out here on the street, as law enforcement.
The gloves give off 380 volts of conducted electricity. The department also received the E-band restrictor, which is a remote-controlled electrical weapon that is good for transports or courtroom proceedings. That device can be worn around the thigh. 2 people died in a Pulaski County house fire this morning. It happened off of Pleasant Road around 6 a.m. When crews arrived, they found a single farmhouse engulfed in flames. Officials say they found the bodies of a man and woman inside. They have not yet identified the victims. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Police do not suspect any foul play. We plan to update this story as we learn more. When you stop and think about how much rain we've already seen in 2019, it's hard to believe fires are becoming more frequent threats. Officials from the Kentucky Division of Forestry responded to 20 wildfires last month. This month, more than 100. And just as I was sitting down to write this story, we heard about yet another brush fire here in Perry County, one that led to a house being burned down. While it is still being investigated, firefighters believe this home on Hull School Road may have caught fire because of a nearby brush fire. Whether that was caused by someone burning trash, they say it's too early to tell.
There's a lot of houses up in this holler that could have easily been every one of them burned because of the forest fire.
Kentucky Division of Forestry officials say they've seen at least 13 fires in our region this week alone.
It can happen in an instant. It don't matter. You could flick a cigarette out the window and it catch the hillsides on fire just like that.
Just 4 hours earlier, firefighters knocked down another fire, also in Perry County. This one happened after someone burned trash in their backyard.
The past 10 days have been pretty dry. We're starting to see an increase in fire activity. We're on our 10th day in a row here of fires in the area. Anywhere from 3 to 6 fires a day, averaging around 2 acres in size.
Jake Hall says just about all of these fires have a concerning common link.
Any fire here normally is man-made. We don't see much weather-related fires, if hardly ever.
With a burn ban in place from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Hall says there is more we can all do to protect ourselves and our homes.
Make sure you've taken control precautions if you do have to burn. Don't leave it unattended. Watch it till it's completely out.
Making sure people understand just how dangerous and unpredictable fires can be. Officials with the Kentucky Division of Forestry say the root causes of the fires they're seeing now come from higher temperatures, lower humidity, wind, and a lack of heavy rain. Cumberland Gap National Park rangers are setting controlled fires to parts of the park. Rangers are setting prescribed fires, which they say helps keep potential fires from happening and makes them easier to control if they do. Rangers say the burns also help keep forest fires away from the nearby cities and homes.
We want to ensure that the lives and the personal property of folks is protected.
The controlled burns are expected to last through the night, which could cause some delays for those traveling through the area. Kentucky State Police are investigating the disappearance of Kenneth Neese from Breathitt County. Friends and family say 27 days have passed since he went missing near the Breathitt-Perry County line, and they plan to stop at nothing to find him. Just this past Sunday, they found his jacket lying along the middle fork of the Kentucky River, partially wet, with snacks, gloves, and cell phone numbers inside.
It's been rough. The family's in a bad shape. It's not like Kenneth to be gone that long. We know something's bad wrong. Kenneth's a good kid. He's got problems like everybody else, but he's a good kid. He wouldn't be gone this long.
Kenneth has dark hair, dark eyes, and tattoos on his arms. He was last seen with a beard. If you have any information, call Kentucky State Police at 606-435-6069. Studies show around 10 people die each day from drowning. Luckily, a little boy will not be part of that statistic due to a Perry County man. Sunday night at a pool party at the Hazard Pavilion, a boy went underwater and never came back up. Lifeguards jumped in and got the boy out. Paramedic Mike Hicks happened to be at the party and ran over and began to do CPR until ambulances could arrive.
Took off running over there to see if I could help. I said that I was a paramedic. There was a nurse at the party as well. She went up with me. By the time we got up there, they were finishing pulling the child out of the water. He wasn't breathing. I checked for a pulse, no pulse.
Hicks says the last he has heard is that the boy is at UK Hospital, but he's eating, walking, and playing Xbox. Coming up at 11, how officials plan to bring tourism to Magoffin County. And more than 1 million people are under some sort of flood alert in the Midwest because of the flooding problems there. All that and more coming up.
And the rain chances increase as we head into the next couple of hours. Those details are coming up in 5 minutes.
Feeling unsure? Yeah. What if you had some help? Introducing the new 2019 Ford Edge with the confidence of Ford Copilot 360 technology, the most available driver assist technology in its class. The new 2019 Ford Edge.
Now you can lease a new Ford Edge for just $269 a month. That's only $269 a month at your local Ford store.
Why get one when you can get two for just $5? Mix and match McDonald's favorites, featuring the 10-piece Chicken McNuggets and the Filet-O-Fish sandwich.
You work hard all year for your tax refund. Why not buy something with it that will last for many years to come? It's Kimber Furniture's tax refund sale. We've got Lazy Boys from $2.99. Serta Queen mattresses also as low as $2.99. Sofas start at just $3.99. This gorgeous king bedroom complete for a super low $15.99. Up to 2 full years with 0 interest. The tax refund sale for a limited time at Kimber's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Hi, Greg Clevenger. Spring is here and it's time to ride. Here at Hatfield-McCoy Power Sports, we're announcing a special purchase sale of the Kawasaki Teryx side-by-sides. Get a new 19 Teryx 4x4 for only $99.99 or Teryx 4-seater 4x4 for only $11,999 plus 0% APR. Financing available for 12 months. Hatfield-McCoy Power Sports, US 119 North in Belford, Kentucky, or 24/7 at HatfieldMcCoyPowersports.net.
Boating. Tundra. A little R&R. Camry.
Wow, she's good.
Off-roading. Forerunner. Treasure hunting. Highlander mateys.
Thanks.
Wherever you want to go, we've got a great deal on a Toyota to get you there.
Now you can get the aggressively sophisticated new 2019 Highlander with a low mileage lease of just $259 a month. Or get $1,250 on Highlander.